Once there was an old man named Tommy whose only son was living in a city which was miles away from their house. One day, Tommy decided to go to the city to see his son. So he went to the place from which he used to receive his son's letter. Tommy knocked the door excitedly, but unfortunately, the person opening the door was not his son. "Isn't my son David living here?" "No, he's already moved." Disappointed, Tommy was about to leave, but a neighbor approached him and said, "Are you looking for David? This is his office address." Tommy thanked her, and headed to his son's office. At the reception desk, he inquired, "Could you please tell me the location of David in this office? I'm his father." "Please wait. I'll call David for you." A moment passing by seemed like an eternity. David was shocked and told the receptionist to send his father up immediately. Tears streamed down his cheeks as Tommy saw his son. David was happy to see his father. They simply talked with an air of awkwardness. Then, Tommy asked, "My son, can you come home for a day? You've been away from home for a long time. We miss you." "No, Father, I can't do such a thing. I'm so busy working that I can't possibly leave my work." Tommy just simply smiled. Then, "I'll be going back to our village this evening. You can stay with me for a few days," said David. "No, son, you are busy with your work. An old man like me would become a burden for you." Sometimes passed and David felt bad for how he treated his father. So, he took a leave to visit his childhood home and meet his father. When he arrived home, his parents were not there. He was shocked and asked the neighbor, "What happened here? My parents have to be here. Where are they now?" The neighbor gave him the address where his parents were staying. It was like a graveyard and David's eyes were filled with tears. His father waved to him. They hugged briefly. Tommy asked, "How are you? I didn't expect that you would come to this place." David felt ashamed and kept his head down. "What's wrong, son? Did something happen?" said father. "No, Father, it's just that I never knew that I would see you in such a place." Father smiled and said, "I had taken a loan to pay for your college, then again when you wanted a new car. Eventually, the loan piled up and I couldn't afford to repay them. I didn't want to burden you with this problem, so I remained silent. In the end, I sold our home and farm to repay the loans." David whispered, "But you could have told me." Father turned around and said, "No, son. You were very busy and stressed with your work. I just wanted you to be happy, so I kept quiet. David hugged his dad and was sobbing uncontrollably. I had no idea, Father, please forgive me. Father smiled and said, Hey, there's no need for that. I'm happy with what I've got now. All I want is that you spare some time for us. We love you very much. And at this old age, it's hard to travel to see you often. Parents will always be there and give everything they could, just to make you happy. But we usually take them for granted, and don't appreciate what they do for us until it's too late. When you find a path of success in your life, don't leave your parents behind, as they are the true reason for your success. Share this story with your loved ones.